Hey, it's Alicia here from New VA Advice, and I'm stopping in to talk to you today because I have an important question for you. I want to know, are you all in when it comes to creating your virtual assistant business? And this is whether you're just starting out, you haven't started yet, or if you have it and you want to grow it. So really for everyone at any point in the journey. I just want you to get real for yourself, with yourself for a minute, and decide if you are all in. What does all in mean? Well, to me, it means that you're really serious about making this a business and not a hobby. So it doesn't mean that you need to hole yourself up in a room and never spend time with your family or friends and just work on building this business. But to me, being all in does mean that you want to make a commitment to it and carve out some time, even if it's little bits of time here and there. That's what all in means to me. Okay. It means that you try something at least consistently, whether it's setting things up, whether it's marketing to get clients, but you give it some real time and effort. Not, I'm going to try this today, and then you put the whole thing aside for 6 days and then you say, man, this VA business thing, it is not working for me. All in means a little bit more of a commitment. It's a commitment to you that you want something different with your life, right? I mean, there has to be a reason that you thought about doing this. We all have different reasons, but it's got to be important enough to make you go all in, right? That's the difference. So that's what I'm just wanting to ask you today, and I want to get you to think about it and get real for yourself. What are you doing to show yourself that you're really all in, that you're making this time? And it doesn't mean it has to be all, serious, and it can be fun. I want your business to be what you want it to be. What kind of attitude and feelings do you want to have when you wake up every day to do your work? Then bring that into it. All in doesn't mean stuffy. Unless you like stuffy, then do stuffy. Do you, make it you, but be all in. Really commit to deciding, I'm going to do this thing. And small steps every day going forward in the right direction is what you really need. I tell people that all the time. It doesn't mean that, like I said, you have to hole yourself up for weeks and you can't talk to anyone and you have to make this work. Plan something out that makes sense for you. Look at your schedule. Can you fit in a little time in the morning, in the evenings, on weekends? And then stick to that and commit to it. Consistent small steps are what are going to move you forward. That is what works for people. That's how people build things. Okay? It might mean, going all in for you might mean that some of that time that you spend maybe scrolling through like Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest, right? Or binging Netflix. It doesn't mean you can't have any fun at all, but maybe you want to take some of that time and use it to build your business. Okay? So that's kind of what it means to me. Just kind of a wake-up call for you today, what it means for you. I just want you to think about it. I want you to take it seriously. That's who I'm trying to reach here, are people who really want this. They want a business. They want something for themselves that they're creating. And like I said, your reasons are different, and that's fine. I want it to be for you. I want it to be what you want it to be, but you need to dedicate some time and commitment and get serious with yourself and say, all right, this is what I want to do. I am going to make it happen. Does it mean that it needs to be perfect and you have to have all of your I's dotted and T's crossed before you put yourself out there? No, it doesn't. There are some basics you need to have in place, and you need to know you have some good skills to offer services to people and people who want those services. Those are your big basics. If you know that you're really good at something and you find a group of people who needs that help, those are your basics. The rest you can work on and build on. You can learn the business pieces and what it takes to be, legal where you live. You can create a website at some point, but you need to focus on those basics first. Does going all in mean you need a perfect website with all the bells and whistles before you put yourself out there? No. Does it mean you have to have a full 10-year plan and decide right now what you want it to be in 10 years? No, but you have to start and you have to commit to it. Yes, Yolanda's saying a business is always evolving. And yes, and that's okay, but you have to start somewhere. So decide today what this needs to look like for you and commit to doing small steps every day to get there. And then if that changes and evolves, awesome. Doesn't mean you're doing it wrong, but you don't need to be perfect to do this. You just need to really decide, this is the thing that I'm going to try. Yeah, fear is going to happen. I'm not going to lie to you, but it's a matter of what you do with that. You can face it, you can push through it. I always say to yourself, okay, what's the worst that can happen in a given scenario? Go through those options, all the things that could happen. You could fail. What does that mean to you? What's the worst thing? List it out for yourself. Write it down if you have to, because sometimes those things, we make them so much bigger in our heads than the reality of what it would come down to. And if you don't try, you don't know, right? We also have to take a couple failures before we see success. So I'm encouraging you not to let the fear just stop you in your tracks and don't go any further. You will never know. You'll never know what's possible for you. So if you're listening to this and you're feeling like, yes, I want to make a commitment and I want to make this happen, this is the kind of person I like to help. If you're thinking about coaching or how do I get there, what you need is that commitment to make this happen. I can help you with the steps along the way, whether it's how to build a proper foundation or you need help with the marketing part of it. That's what I do. I come in and help you. I work alongside you. I help you get the resources that you need and make that plan for yourself, and then keep you accountable for doing it, for taking those small steps each day so that you see results and you are creating the business that you want. It's exactly what I love doing. But you have to decide first, this is the thing. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to rock this. I might be afraid. I might not have a perfect plan laid out yet, but you know what? Let's do it. And then I help you with that. I help you streamline it so you don't have to go everywhere finding all the information. You just come to me and we get you what you need to move forward. Yes, Amanda's saying commitment is everything. You're always saying exactly what I need to hear. Thanks. Good. You're welcome. So that's my thing for you today. I want you to go all in with this. It's not a hobby. This is a business and you're creating something for your life, and I want that for you. So if you want to do it together or at least see what it's like to coach with me, check out newvaadvice.com/try it. It's just a small 2-call coaching package. It's only $49. I will get you set up in the beginning parts of this so that you're not doing this alone. I know what that feels like. I get it, because I did that by myself, not knowing who I could trust, who to talk to, just grabbing any kind of free information I could online because I thought, well, I can't afford to do anything. And I realized I have to invest at least something in my business to be serious. And for me to go all in, that was what was important to me. It wasn't $50 billion, but it was something to make that commitment and to work with someone further along on the path than me, and to know I had one place to focus. I finally felt like I could breathe, first of all, right? Because I didn't have to keep checking 50 different email lists that I signed up to and how many free webinars and download that report. I could just focus on that one place. I put my head down, make a plan, and start working it. And then it worked. It was a real thing. That thing that I was always hoping for became a reality. So if any of this resonates with you and you're thinking, all right, well, what would it take to work with somebody, and is that really going to make a difference for me? Then check out this Try It package, newvaadvice.com/try it, TRYIT. Like I said, it's just a small 2-call package. We'll make a plan and we'll work on one particular problem you're having to get you moving forward. And then from there, you can decide. Maybe you want to work with me more long-term or in one of my group programs, which is great for a lot of people, or maybe you just want to go it on your own from there. But I just want to give you the opportunity to get some help to move things forward if you're in the all-in category. So that's my note for you today. I hope that you are all in. I hope that you're all having a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.